Hey everyone, I'm Bill.
And I'm Bogna.
And we're with Cali Moto TV. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the base of Big Sur. That's right, we're out here on a road trip and I'm on the all new, to me, 2016 BMW S1000 XR. That's the luggage holder. And well, Bogna is breaking in the all new single R on a massive road trip all the way down to Madonna Inn. And we thought we'd bring you guys along. Today we're at the Rocky Creek Historical Bridge, and this bridge, if you guys know Big Sur, you know this is kind of the big entrance. But behind us we have the beautiful Pacific Ocean, and I can't say how amazing the view is. I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous. And we are going to be heading up the coast, and we have amazing weather today. It's about 70 degrees. Which, again, if you guys know the coast and you guys know the summer here in California, this is the worst time to travel down to Big Sur because usually the fog is really, really thick. So we have the all new to us XR, putting some miles on her, running great, baggage. So we've got Bogna's bag, my bag, and well, it is official. Bogna has put more miles on my brand new bike than I have. What are we at, about 850 miles? So yesterday we were at Eurocycles. We got the rev limiter taken off this thing, and so she's got full power.
I got my 1 RPM extra.
It is a 1 RPM. A few thousand RPMs, but definitely been a fun, comfortable ride, yeah? Yeah, not too bad. And of course,
a little windshield.
Needs a windshield, definitely, but I'm enjoying the XR. But we're gonna be heading up the coast. Hopefully we won't hit too much traffic. And then stay tuned, because I think we're gonna take you guys on a little tour of the Madonna Inn. I think it's only appropriate because some of you guys are gonna wonder what this Madonna Inn is all about. Just wait until I show you guys what it's all about. So without further ado, let's get back onto our road trip and back up through Big Sur, and then stay tuned because we'll have the Madonna Inn tour. Maybe we'll take them to dinner tonight. Let's take you guys to dinner tonight, but let's get geared up and back out on the road. All right, guys, well, here we go across the Rocky Creek Bridge. Look, there's much water on that side, but of course we have the Pacific Ocean out to the right. Gorgeous day. So we wanted to bring you guys along. So we actually started the ride yesterday, and we left the house and went over to Eurocycles, which was about 80 miles out of the way in the northerly direction, but we wanted to get the rev limiter taken off the bike, so we headed up to Eurocycles and got the rev limiter taken off, and then headed down towards Marin, San Francisco, and then headed up through Half Moon Bay, and then we headed up to Alice's. So this is Bixby Bridge, Bixby. Oh, so nice. And ran a little Alice's run, which was gorgeous. Loved it. Bogna had never ridden that direction. She rode it backward. We kind of rode it backwards and then down Highway 9. We usually come up Highway 9 and then up Skyline. So, thank you, sir. So, yeah, we rode that yesterday, and then Santa Cruz to Monterey, and we actually stayed in Monterey last night. And then we are staying in the Madonna Inn tonight. Now, the Madonna Inn, if you guys don't know, I don't know the full history of it, so I'll link the website down below. But it is a very eclectic hotel. It's very, very cool. Me and Bogna have wanted to stay there for some time. I think he's letting us by. I'll take the opportunity. So every single room is decorated differently. And I can't forget, Bogna's not mic'd up, but she's on the intercom. Do you remember what room we got? Yeah, it's like they've got different options. So this one's got like it's one of the suites with like a rocky shower. I don't know. We'll give you guys a full tour of the Madonna Inn in the different videos. So you guys, if you guys are interested, I encourage you guys to watch it because you guys are in for a treat because it's pretty crazy hotel. And then the where we're going for dinner. Oh, look at this view. Dinner is, I think it's also kind of very eclectic style restaurant. It's in the Madonna Inn. So we are, I know what we're having for dessert. Apparently they have some world famous champagne cake. So we'll have to celebrate. And, but the Pacific Ocean and where we are time-wise, as some of you guys know that I talk about times to come to the coast. Now is not the time to come to the coast, historically. We're just almost in July 2021, if you guys are in the future. And the fog usually rolls in, and it usually rolls in thick, and it usually is very, very cold. We actually have decent weather. It's 68 degrees. So it's my optimal riding temperature. But the fog's not very thick, so, and just gorgeous views, and the water right now is just so crisp and blue that if we can get up to peeking down again, I'll show you guys it. You can just see how sharp and blue the water is. Actually, it's kind of a greenish here, but back there a little bit, it's this blue, and it's just so nice. And then this area is known for its massive kelp beds. So you can see down there all that kelp and seaweed. So we've got wild otters in here, and there's dolphins that run through here and stuff like that. So very, very cool. But I won't bore you with this. I'm going to try to get past some of these guys, and we'll pick this back up when we get over into the entrance of Big Sur, and we'll take you through Big Sur, because Big Sur is another big tourist spot. As you can see, we're on a Wednesday. This is Wednesday, by the way, and there's this much traffic, which is pretty crazy. But Big Sur is a big touristy camping spot. That's where the happy camper in front of us is going, because they've got giant redwood trees, and just it's just a very gorgeous area. So we'll pick this back up at the base of Big Sur. All right, guys, well, here we are at Big Sur, and the scenery is now going to change from that beautiful coastline to the beautiful California redwoods, and we're about to go through some just beautiful scenery. Now, we're in a pretty decent drought this year, and it's affecting, obviously, down here quite a bit. You guys can see it's still pretty dry even here. So, but Big Sur is known for its camping. There's a pretty big state park here that you can either tent camp. They have some RV camping and stuff like that. So I think we've only been through here once on motorcycles. We had stayed at Laguna Seca Raceway one time and decided to come out here and for a ride. And we ended up going down to where one of the roads was shut down and turned around. Actually, it was a quite convenient place because there was a nice little cafe there. So we stopped there for breakfast, and it was a nice little spot. But this is where it all kind of starts. There's these little side towns here and there. The biggest challenge today, which again is crazy because it's a Wednesday, is getting around all of the traffic. Because people just don't know how to, they just don't know how to drive, apparently. So, but yeah, just gorgeous road through here. And it's less traveled with big rigs, so the road tends to be a lot better roads. That's the Big Sur Lodge State Park over to the left. And then we're going to come to Big Sur Station here in a second, which is pretty cool because I think this is where didn't we stop and get gas up here? I think so. Yeah, so let's check, because so far it's been actually weird that, you know, the gas prices are obviously out of control, and we don't need to get into that in the comment section. But I will say that when we get into like rural areas, like it was almost cheaper, gas was almost cheaper at Alice's than it was down the hill. And, you know, Alice's is 20 miles up in the middle of nowhere. So here we are in the middle of nowhere, and it'll be interesting to see what the gas prices are. But this is where some of the road construction was happening. I think the road that collapsed recently is coming up. So it was more Coastline, but I think it was right after Big Sur. But every once in a while when we get rainy seasons, so 2 years ago, one of the roads collapsed and washed away basically into the ocean, and there was no more Highway 1. The road that we're on basically came to an end. So let's get up here. Yeah, Loma Vista. Yeah, that's right, because there's the Big Sur Bakery. So very cool. This is the town of Big Sur. And let's see, there's a Shell station. Let's see if the gas prices are up here. Let's see how bad it is. No, can't see. But next gas is 40 miles. So we've got another 105 miles to San Luis Obispo. But yeah, this is Big Sur, and beautiful riding road if you guys ever come to California. Highway 1 is one of the most recommended by me. I personally, if you just want to come and ride California, you can start down in LA and you can ride this road all the way up the coast. Sometimes it dips into bigger cities like Pismo Beach and Nopomo, but then it kind of slips back out and into areas like this. So Monterey, it goes all the way up to Pacifica. You'll cross the Golden Gate Bridge back into Marin, and then it's just beautiful riding all the way up to the Oregon border. So definitely recommended if you guys are coming down here. And you know, I'll do a little research of some motorcycle rental companies, and I'll link them down below. You know, like I said, it'd be worth the trip to spend 2-3 days just to ride up here and just see this beautiful road. So we're gonna poke, but now we're basically coming out of the Big Sur redwoods, and now we're heading back down to the coastline. And this is why it just makes this, it's so crazy, and you'll go through such different microclimates where, you know, you'll ride for a couple hours. And yesterday we rode, when we were riding up to Alice's, it was like 60 degrees up in certain areas, and then literally you get to a spot and it's like 70. So very very different riding. But get up here, so let's go for a spin up the coast. Enjoy the views, enjoy the BMW S1000 XR, and I believe I've got a camera rolling behind me, which you guys have probably seen already. But the all-new 2022 BMW S1000 Single R, and enjoy the quiet ride, because when we get home, the exhaust for the S1000 Single R is going to be at the house. So we're going to get that thing on the dyno this week, or this weekend, hopefully. Shiv has invited us over to Open Flash, and then the exhaust goes on, then the Bren tune goes in, and then the music we will be playing out of that thing. nice little 5-minute ride, traffic free, I think. That's all right, sir. Let's go ahead and stop right here up at the corner and say goodbye to you guys with one last view of the Pacific Ocean. Bogner wanted to take some more selfies. Stay tuned on the gram, the Instagram. Oh, this is a nice little spot. Oh yeah. Easy, paved. All right, so no joke. I saw this lady in Monterey when I was walking to get coffee this morning because I was looking at her pants and I was like, oh, she's got like weird spandex like stretchy pants on with like you can see through to the legs, but kind of weird that I saw her this morning. So all right, well, here we go. Bogner's like, no, I'm not coming out there. I already know. So beautiful, the kelp beds down there, but what's wrong, babe? Come on. It's flat. Whew. All right, well, it's a big chicken. All right, guys, well, here, before I fall off a cliff and record my last moments, let's get on the other side of the barrier. But thank you guys for sticking around for a great ride. I mean, thanks for taking a vacation, babe. Thanks for making me take a vacation. The all-new XR, all-new S1000 single R. It is. So, all right, so I'll let you guys in on, we've been naming bikes, and I think we kind of characterize some of the bikes as like from Winnie the Pooh, because Bogner originally called it Raymond Holt. If you guys know Raymond Holt, that's all I'm not even gonna tell them what TV show it's from, but Raymond Holt, that's the S1000. We're just really having a lot of fun right now. But I said, you know, it reminded me of kind of Eeyore, because Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh is like, oh boy, we're having so much fun. It's just kind of like a even keeled, kind of Tigger, you know, here, so just fun little Raymond Holt. Comment down below, Raymond Holt. Is that what, but it's not gonna be Raymond Holt soon. It's Raymond Holt right now, but Raymond Holt's about to have a transformation. So thank you guys for sticking around. We're going like, all right, so if you guys look, you'll see Peninsula 1, Peninsula 2, 3, 4. We're going around 4. So we've got a long ride ahead of us. So thanks for sticking around for a little Big Sur tour and our little tour ride. So stay tuned. Madonna Inn next, and we'll see you guys next video. Bye, guys.